Oh my god, guys, oh my god, I'm so excited about today's vlog because I'm literally like flying on cloud 19 right now because today's vlog is about Alice in freaking Wonderland, aka, oh my god, Hatter, oh my god. Okay, so if you guys have been paying any attention to my live journal since Sunday night, I have literally been flipping a shit over Alice in Wonderland. Specifically the sci-fi adaptation Alice, which is like all sci-fi'd, obviously. But, so, yeah, okay, can I actually think coherently and do a good job with this vlog? Probably not. There'll just probably be lots of me screaming and going, oh my god! And I literally feel like I'm dying of heart palpitations, like, non-stop, because I got just so fangirly over this so quickly, and it's been so long since I had that happen, like, immediate love. And I totally blame Andrew Lee Potts, because Andrew Lee Potts, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, so, trying to calm down. Alright, so, the whole story of Alice in Wonderland, I mean, I've been a fan. I grew up reading the books. I had, I believe they were second editions, copies of, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass, which I believe my grandmother gave me. I think she got them at an antique sale or something, but I had second edition copies from Britain, and the illustrations in them, I remember having nightmares from them because they were so freaky and weird, especially when Alice had the super long neck. So they were definitely books that stuck with me. I mean, I've read them several times. It has been a couple of years since I read them last, but I did enjoy the books. I did think, even when I was young, that Lewis Carroll was probably drug tripping half the time that he wrote these. But I still enjoyed the stories. I remember in grade school choir we had to sing the Jabberwocky song, and I still have it memorized. I could sing you the whole poem. But I never was a huge fan of the Disney movie. I like a lot of the colors and some of the scenes in the Disney movie. I like the Cheshire Cat in the Disney movie. I really like Bri-chan's art. I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually got a nice picture of Alice and Reginald, aka the Mad Hatter, making out behind me. Because, yeah, I really love Bri-chan's art. I think she's great. And I just love how she made Reginald so funny, and all of her comics are great. So I really started shipping Alice and Hatter then. But, so yeah, I kind of got into Alice in Wonderland through Bri-chan's art first, and then I kind of was like, well, everybody and their grandmother does, you know, their takes on Alice in Wonderland and their adaptations of it. So I started writing my own story, Alice, and in that one it's kind of a little bit different, not really, I mean, a lot of it I'm still playing with the same old tropes, but Alice, in that story, Alice is the, granddaughter of the original Alice, and she gets taken back to Wonderland because there's a murder plot to kill the Red Queen, and no one knows what's going on, and so Mad March Hare, riding on a lime green motorcycle, comes to our world to take Alice back to Wonderland because they figure that Alice is the only one who's smart enough to figure it out. But I still haven't finished that story. I really need to because I feel like I could do some fun stuff with it, and it's total wish fulfillment because I do want to see more stuff about Wonderland. I want more wackiness. I want to revisit the old characters and do new things with them. Also, Hannah, my darling Hannah Banana, did amazing artwork for it. She did this great cover art for it, and she did some thumbnails and really awesome pictures of Alice and Mad March Hare, and I really, really love her artwork. So I have to continue the story in order to actually, you know, finish it and to be worthy of that incredibly epic, awesome, beautiful artwork that Hannah did for me. So I've always been a fan of the Alice story, more specifically the retellings. I even did a Doctor Who Alice in Wonderland fic. It was kind of just a one-shot where Rose dreams that she's in Wonderland, but so I really like the whole story. I like the idea of a girl being transported to a magical world where people are just completely, utterly bonkers. So I was totally excited about Alice's, the sci-fi Alice. I knew that it was a crapshoot whether it was going to be really good or not. Tin Man, okay? Tin Man had a great idea, and I really liked Glitch in it because it's Alan Cumming, and who doesn't fucking love Alan Cumming? Also, I really like the guy that played Kane. Oh my god, his name flew out of my head. But basically, he plays the Tin Man. I really like him, too. And I like Zooey Deschanel. But I feel like that one, it didn't live up to the hype. yes, there was a lot of pretty stuff, and yes, I really, really wanted there to be some DG, Dorothy, and Tin Man stuff going on, because I feel like they totally set it up, but it never satisfied. And I feel like they left a lot of the characterization on the floor, and it was just kind of scattershot. And Zooey Deschanel totally phoned in that performance. She didn't do a good job at all, which really disappoints me because I know she's capable of better. But Alan Cumming made it worthwhile and watchable, so thank you, Alan Cumming, for that. So I was afraid that they were going to do the same thing with this one. But I was still excited because Kathy Bates was playing the completely bonkers Red Queen, because Alice looked kind of badass, and because Andrew Lee Potts was playing the Mad Hatter. Oh my god! So I've been in love with Andrew Lee Potts for over a year because I first started watching Primeval when I was in New Zealand. I saw season 1 at the at the Palmy North Library, and so I rented it on a whim because they were like, Doctor Who meets dinosaurs. And while it wasn't nearly as good as Doctor Who, and I feel like it's only started to come into its own with season 3, I think season 3 is a lot better than season 1 and 2. Still, Andrew Lee Potts' techie character, Connor Temple, was amazing. He was basically my geek dream come to life. And oh my god, his clothes, and oh my god, all of his techie skills, and oh my god, him and Abby. Connor and Abby, I love them so much, and I'm so glad that they're actually engaged in real life because they're so freaking ridiculously cute. So I was really excited for Alice in Wonderland because I'm like, Andrew Lee Potts is playing the Mad Hatter. It's going to be great. And oh my god, he didn't disappoint. I love Alice so friggin' much. I mean, some of the scenes could be written better, some of them could be acted slightly better, and some things I feel like they didn't expand upon them as much as they should have. But you got epic love between Alice and Mad Hatter. You got Hatter being fucking awesome and punching people out and doing cool hat tricks and riding horses and swinging swords and flying flamingos and being all wet and yelling at Alice and being snarky and being funny and being super, super protective and oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The last scene, I don't want to describe it because I don't want to spoil anybody that hasn't seen it yet. But it's beautiful, and it's totally worth the 4 hours. If only it could have been longer, man! Oh my gosh. Jenny and I have agreed that there needs to be like a continuing series, and we should just call it Alice and Hatter Sexy Fun Times, because, oh my god. And Andrew Lee just did such a fantastic job, because he got to play kind of like sneaky and shady, and then he got to play super protective, and he got to play angry, and he got to play sweet and sincere, and it's just, oh my god, everything is just amazing. And I'm so glad that they had shippy Alice and Hatter moments, because that's what I wanted, damn it. And they totally didn't give it to me in Tin Man, and they gave it to me in Alice. And I loved that Alice is a black belt, and I loved a lot of the cinematography, and the colors, and the costumes. I don't care that Hatter looked like a pimp from the 70s, because he was awesome! And he had guy liner, and his hair was amazing, and it's Andrew Lee Potts, and oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If you haven't watched Alice yet, please do yourself a favor and watch Alice. Download it. I will upload it for you. I'm also uploading Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 of Primeval. You guys need to get on that. Download that shit. Even if the episode seems kind of slow, or if you don't really like it, slog through it, because it gets better and better and better as it goes, and Andrew Lee is amazing as Connor Temple. So, oh my god, yes, Alice, it's amazing. I'm so excited, I'm so glad I watched it, I'm so glad that I'm fangirling like crazy woe over it. I'm totally gonna watch it again as soon as possible with friends, and... Oh, Andrew Lee Potts on it! Oh my god! Bye.